Hey, y'all. My name is James. This is my channel, Big Ol' Words. And tonight we're going to be playing Swordmaster. I just pinned a comment referencing the review, which I mean to do if I've ever talked about it. Like I did a stream of Darkman, I should put the review at the top. So if you haven't seen that, it's probably going to be more thorough than however far I get in this today. I don't know. But we're going to give it a shot. Yeah, thanks to everybody who's already here. I got time. Matt Sweeney. That is Sean. Hey, Sean. Dorlaxon. Serial Killer. 3Cat Day. What's up? Jeff Linkwitz. Scott Bogfoot. Halted Boy. CJ Dark Rose. Nest Dev. What's up, Rusty? Stephen Smith. Bronco Breaks. Jill C. Brook, Michael Blosenhauer, Matt Rogers, my man Elucidus, Jamie White, and anyone else I haven't said hi to. Thank you for being here. Let's do this. Oops. Oh, I wonder what the cheat codes are. Invincibility, no knockbacks. I always forget that it has built-in Game Gene. That is super helpful. If you never played this game, it's kind of interesting. It's basically exactly like my beloved Castle Dragon, one of my favorite games to make fun of. But with better graphics and slightly better gameplay, but still kind of rough gameplay. But you can see it's kind of rad looking too. Kind of the bulk of this channel is about NES games no one played, you know, just like whatever I deem as being obscure enough to fit in that category. But it's always weird to me which ones in that series people kind of latch onto, like which ones get the most views, because to me they're all equally kind of ridiculous or obscure. But the most viewed one is Wizards and Warriors 3, which I love that game. It's really interesting. But the second one is this, Swordmaster, which I would never have told you that it was like more interesting than Dragon Fighter or I don't know. I don't know what another random NES game no one played was, but there's, you know, like almost 100 of them now. So your Game Genie has NES games built in. Nice. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Flash Cat. This is by Creature Comforts out of Athens. About the only brewery I really like, so that's, if I do get beer, that's it. I'm about to start taking a medicine that kind of prohibits me from drinking alcohol, period. So, not period, but even kind of casually. I already don't drink much at all these days, but I'll drink even less. So, I realized I had a few of these. I should probably drink them before I started, so. Did a review of WWE3. Yeah. You should watch it. That is, I feel like it's maybe the first game on this channel that I really spent some time with. I think up until that point, I've been kind of playing games that didn't require as much time as far as recording footage. Because, you know, just, it just takes a long ass time. I don't have all the time in the world to like play a very long game. That was the first one I kind of was like, fuck it, I'm playing it all the way through. So it took a long time to beat, a long time to edit once I had all that footage. But it's a really interesting game. So, and so is this. Let's get to it. It does kind of look like Kickmaster. Yeah, Kickmaster is a great example. I see what you mean. But I didn't actually, that's not one of the NES games no one played. It should be. I have it under a series called Hidden Gems. What the hell is that stuff? Oh, it's like, I don't know what it is. Stab, 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 stab. Huh. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. So there's several attacks. Jesus Christ, you just die. You can kind of duck. You can swing normally, and then you can kind of Give him the overhead. If you know anything about fighting games, that would be like an overhead attack. Like this. That would mean you could hit someone who is blocking. God damn, this is hard. That looks rad. Okay. Straight to the kneecaps. Can't turn around. If you notice that, like here, I'm trying to turn around. You can only go backwards. Fuck. I guess with the wolves, you gotta stand up. It's confusing. Alright. I don't know what these... Damn it. I hate these wolves. Now it doesn't... Okay, that's bullshit. Now when I... How are you fucking supposed to hit them? Alright, so we don't want to continue. Oh man, limited continues. That's not a great sign. I don't understand those things at all. If you duck, they jump. If you don't duck, they don't jump. If you duck and then stand up, they don't jump. I don't know how to coerce them into jumping now. The answer is you need to kill everything. Because, oh, damn it, like that. Because you get experience, and eventually that does something. I can't remember what. I think it increases your overall life. It's also the same meter you'll use for magic later, and I'll explain that when we actually get some magic. It's kind of a both cool and deeply flawed system, the magic. Yeah. I hate these wolves. Like that. How the hell is I supposed to judge that? Hey, last time this was easy. Damn it. I hate these wolves. You don't have enough time. Once you duck, you don't have enough time to stand up, so it's not like you can adjust once you see that that wolf starts jumping. So primitive. If you never played Castle of Dragon, it's the exact same experience, but way, way harder. That's impossible. This is quite hard. Huh. This is where I have to admit that I definitely cheated to make this video in the first place. Get another pillow here. It's often I feel like very humbling to stream some of these games. Like, not that long ago, I streamed Totally Rad, which I wouldn't have considered that hard of a game, but it's definitely because I was using save states to record the game footage. Once I tried to play it straight up, it is way harder than I remembered it being. All right, we're gonna get there. Damn it, I hate these wolves. Damn it! So you can't beat it without the Game Genie. Yeah, it's way harder than I remembered it being. I hate these fucking wolves. I cannot figure them out. I hate them. Oh, you have a... That's right. Okay. Okay, you have a shield. I forgot about this. How the hell do you use that against the weapon? He isn't a shield master, but he is. He actually does have a shield. Yeah. It definitely... Like, the newest review I'm doing is for Rad Gravity. And let me tell you, that game, I don't know how you could possibly beat it without save states. It is a grueling, grueling experience. But it's like very obvious to me that it is. Like, it's very clear to me I could not do it without it. Whereas there are definitely some times where I play some of these games and I don't think they're that hard, and I just didn't realize how heavily I was relying on it. And it's just because I just don't have the time to beat these legit. I need to just give my, like, straight impression. Like something like Magician, I could never beat without save states. It's impossible. Come on. Isn't this fun when you get to inch by because you don't want to miss anything? Think about this fast. All right. All right. All right. It almost feels like Zelda 2 when you're fighting the knights, you know, a little bit. The way that those skeletons kind of react. Not quite. Damn it. Oh, I got turned the other way. Oh, bitch. Swordmaster. Oh, man, that music was killer. This music is not as killer. Yeah, Comic Zone is way too hard. That game makes no sense. Plays like a Steinex. Hell no. A Steinex, well, I guess you can't. No, you can turn around in a Steinex. It's very different. It feels very different. Whoa, this guy looks awesome. But like, whoa, that's weird. Look at, I can't hit him from any distance. Cool. Okay, you can double jump in this game, sort of. All right, so that increased my life, I think. But like, for instance, these guys cannot be killed. So we're about to come to a part where you're gonna have to jump over them or under them. And it's impossible. This music is pretty rad. You can double jump. I couldn't tell you how. Okay. No. Damn, that dude's hard. I think there's a code for infinite continues, and we're probably going to use it. Let's find out. Looks like it saved my experience progress, which is good. Or maybe not, I can't tell. Oh, come on, dude. How the hell are you supposed to kill this guy? There we go. Jeez, I have no idea how I was supposed to avoid that. Give me some burning sperm. Fuck. Just goes right back to where he was. All right. One and two and one and two. Walk into my sword, please, sir. Damn it. Oh, I can... Oh, jeez, this guy is fucking hard. Why are there limited continues? That's so cruel. Kind of like that. So you have limited continues, right? That's not my favorite. But your ability to like increase your overall life, that EXP at the top, doesn't diminish. So like you can get next... Oh, shit. You can get more life on the next go round. If that makes sense. So you could potentially like increase your life enough that it'll help you get past whatever section you're having trouble with. These things are the fucking worst. You cannot kill them. I think you can fall off. Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck me. Damn. Yo, everybody. Was the NES really just dog shit? Damn it, Dane. No, they weren't. But admit it hasn't, Dane. The NES was not dog shit. There were some questionable mystery games. Someone posted on Reddit today, it was, or I can't remember, maybe it was yesterday, but it was a picture of a bootleg game, and it had a rad cover, which had like, it had like Mario 3 and Contra, all kinds of stuff, but like hand drawn. Now maybe it was actually, they were like kind of cut from other games, but like the one I noticed immediately was Phantom Fighter, the like weird vampire zombie from the cover. And I was like, that's awesome. That's not something you see very often, and I would never have guessed would show up on like a bootleg or anything. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know why I thought of that, but Jesus fucking Christ. This is impossible. Those are definitely fire sperm. I mean, it's definitely like your classic arcade style. And I don't mean arcade like Bubble Bobble or, you know, Donkey Kong or something, where it's like one screen. It definitely feels like the original Ghost of God was like something you would have to pay a ton of money in the arcade to beat, because it's like so difficult. Kind of like a Stynex, I guess. So maybe you guys are right. That was an arcade game before it was a home port. Can't believe you cannot kill these things. Like, I have no idea how to get past that guy. Fuck! Die! Anybody got any cool ideas here? Look at how high my life is just from racking up experience here. Fuck. Fuck. There's like a, I wish you could hear it pause. There's, you know, a lot of NES games don't have like multi-channel kind of melodies going. The second one melody, which is like the bass, it's pretty hot. Like, to combine those two is really interesting. Well, it's gone now, but you get the point. All right, I feel like Zelda 2 stabbing him is the best, but it's still, he hits you almost every time you do it. I have no fucking clue. All right, so hold on. It says... Infinite continues. Hold down, select, press start. Okay, so let's wait till it gets back there. Watch the baby Galactus hanging out here. Summoning the Keymaster. Yeah, I will get, you know, there's been a couple times I've tried to review the Flying Warriors games. Specifically, what the hell is that first one called? Can't remember now. Hold on. No, I don't think I did. Hold on.
And Joshua Carter, QN9 have donated $5. Thank you for another cool stream, buddy.
You got it. Thank you for coming to hang out another cool stream. Cool, buddy. Thank you, Joshua. Very kind of you. I have no idea if that continue thing worked. We'll give it a shot. Jeez. I thought about a number of games, right? I've been kind of on an NES streaming kick, but I'm kind of tired of playing
Thank you for another cool stream battle.
Kind of tired of playing Japanese exclusives or like ROM hacks. I don't know. Part of me wants to play a different system, but like setup for that is a little more complicated, and I'm usually like I'm just the tightest timeline to like get to come down here and stream. Even just to set up a regular NES stream takes you know, at least about an hour just to like get everything together, all the like posting in all this stuff. So like it's really hard for me to like do that and then also not know if I can get the Genesis or Super Nintendo setup to work, because it just requires a little more finesse. Getting the retro tink, which makes the quality a little better. It just, something about it is not very intuitive to use. Damn. That wolf came charging in. Damn. You when I know it's coming. Oh, you're right next to this fool. There we go. I actually blocked it that time. I don't know if you guys could see that. Bitch. Yeah, jump up in victory. Man, I want to linger there for a lot longer than it lets me do. The health pickup gave you like 1 bar of health. Really? That's pretty cool. I'd swear it doesn't do anything, but if you say so. Feels like I started with more life this time, but maybe I'm crazy. Damn it. It's like so difficult to get by those things. What? Fuck. So you can kind of double jump, but it doesn't work like... It's like if you fall off, then you can jump. Watch. See how I can jump once I fall off the ledge? So that's what I would do here. But I have no idea how to get past that guy without taking damage. It just does not seem possible. It's Dark Link, this fool. Okay, not so successful. Oh, there we go. He took a little damage. Get Dark Linked, fool. Damn it. Don't hit me. That's not part of the... Free play. Okay, cool. Well, at least we got Infinite Continues. That'll make this slightly more fair. I should be able to, like, massively increase my life bar. Hopefully. That'll be the real trick. Is if I play this enough, will my life bar just be gigantic? If so, then this strategy might actually work. We might actually get somewhere in this game. Until we get to the really hard jumps. Do 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 do. Yeah. All right. So I think this is the challenge. Now, it just doesn't give you enough space. Jesus, look at that. He even blocked me, you dink. Fuck you. I have no clue. He's got better range than you, and he blocks your shit. I have no idea. Yeah, this is a pricey one. I couldn't tell you why. But it is one of the more expensive NES games. This is one of those ones I would not have guessed when I was collecting. Swordmaster and also Dragon Fighter. At the time, I probably paid like, I don't know, $80 or something for them. This is many years ago. And now they're a lot more than that. But even at the time, I was like, really? This game? I don't know if I even played it now that I think about it. I don't know if I ever played this game until I reviewed it for this channel, which means I probably had it for like almost 10 years before ever playing it. Maybe. I must have played it at least once. This is like too interesting of a cover not to try at least once, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna try my Dark Link approach here. Let's... If I cannot fucking hit this guy. Jumping seems to be the only strategy. I don't know. Poof! I can't really count that, like my player bar to know if I'm actually increasing it each time or not. If it's like resetting or not. All right, well, at least I only got hit once. All right, I'm jumping at him. Fuck it. Ya bitch! Give me that cane. Hooray! Damn it, why won't they just let me stay out there? So you can, now you can switch, okay. But, watch this, watch my experience level. Oh, that sucks. You can do different magics. Godzilla? Son of Godzilla? Whoa! I don't know that jump kick is necessary when you have a fucking sword and you're a lizard man, but okay. Do it. Anyway, your magician can do all kinds of spells. I can't remember what they are. I only remember that the magician sucks. But here's where I feel like we should use him. Nope. Nope, he sucks. Close. I can't remember what there's something about the magician. I can't remember how he does moves. And maybe someone will look it up here at some point and we'll figure it out. But like, basically he has like a shitty little attack, right? Little... Oh man, I never talked about this game and the ones you could switch characters. This is definitely a one that can go in that category. I forgot about that. Anyway, he can do like more powerful spells, but they take experience points to use. And since experience increases your life, there's like no reason you would do that, right? Bitch! I don't know. I guess you can kind of hit him. If you hit up, maybe you can slash your sword up. This guy again? Yeah. I love this music. This is like some Castlevania music right here. It's very spooky. Jump kick! That's the sound he makes. Dang! Not my best. Thank God for infinite continues here. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday? What day is this? I was like telling my wife, because she's like, where the hell were you? Because I put my youngest to bed. The other one is at her mom's house, and I put the youngest one to bed, and I often will take a nap for like just a few minutes, 15 to 30 minutes or something, on the couch in my 2-year-old's room, so that I can come down here and work on stuff and not be completely exhausted. And but today I was like, I'm gonna just sleep as much as I can. Woke up super early because the baby, whatever. So slept for like an hour, and I told her, I was like, I woke up and I had no idea where I was. And then once I realized where I was, I could not tell what was going on. I didn't know if it was morning. I didn't know if it was night. I didn't know if Aurelia, my daughter, was there. I like could not tell. And I do that sometimes at night. I'll like reach over and see if my wife is there. My vision isn't very good, and like I've been dreaming, so I can't really tell. It's like I'm just disoriented. I was like deep in sleep and then awoken and confused. It was exactly that. I was like, I had no idea. And it took me like a solid 10 minutes to like come out of the stupor and be like, okay, she's asleep. I shouldn't be asleep. I have to go. Stream time. Damn, babe. Not looking good for the Master of Swords. I can't tell if I'm permanently increasing my health or not. Kind of looks like it. It's like right before, there's like a little cross there. Let's see if I get past that at any point. Dang, caught me with the drop kick. What a loser I am. Wizard on wizard violence. The worst. That kind of looks like RoboCop. I can kind of see it. So right now my health goes up to that marker. I don't know how I'm able to hit him multiple times, but I like it. All right, I'm kind of getting the hang of this guy. At least I think so. Nope. Oh. Jeez. At least I think so. Yeah. Where you at? Poof. Stab, then you twist. Maybe. Yeah. Fuck! I hate this guy. Just fucking die. Damn it. Gonna have to get behind them. Come here. There we go. Got his ass. Come on, let's get that health upgrade. So close. 2 more. Just give me a couple bats, not a boss. Kick. Kick. I think that's what he's saying. Kick. There we go. I don't think that got any higher. I don't know what that did. I'm super boned. Yeah. No. All right. This guy I don't think is that hard, but I gotta get him without dying a million times along the way. I must have pressed the... I think I pressed the turbo button. I think that's why I'm going so hard there. I did. I must have pressed it on accident. Well, we're going to turbo it up. It does allow me to get in 2 hits occasionally. I must have like pressed it with my foot or something, because I don't think it was working at the beginning of the game. Yeah. I don't know why that's such a pleasing soundbite. Yeah. This guy is the goddamn devil. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm supposed to be blocking. Not looking good for your boy here. Not looking like I'm ever gonna get out of this stage. Like I wish I could show you where I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually increasing my health or not, but I'm pretty sure you are. Let's try this guy for one round. God, he sucks. Can't hit that guy. I have no idea what that was. It says Neilon sent a gift, and I have no idea what that was. So thank you, but I have no clue what that was. So thank you. If you gave that, please explain. I would love to understand. I've never seen that before, so that's totally new to me. Let's go, wizard. We're a little Dan Habuki Hadoukens. Kick. Kick. This guy cannot dodge. He's too clunky for dodging. Matt Sweeney gifted. The fuck is that? Chili times 6 joules. What the fuck is that? I have no idea what that was, Matt. Please explain. Sent chili. What on earth is that? Is it a gift certificate to Chili's? Yes, I would 1000% rather be playing Faxanadu. I'm so confused. Stupid gem thing you can send. Okay. That's so weird.
Destroyer of Electronic Overlord donated $4.99. Remember the 5 Ds? Dodge. That Destroyer of Electronic Overlord donated $4.99.
I don't know why it like doubles up there.
Remember the 5 Ds? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
I got 5 Ds for you. D's no. Okay. Thank you. Destroy the electronic overworld. Those are some hot tips. I got some hot tips for you. Plural. While very frustrating, you have to play Castle Dragon to realize how much better they made these one-on-one sections. Because Castle Dragon works the exact same way. You walk for a little bit, you fight some mini enemies, and then there's like these little one-on-one boss fights. And they are so much harder than this. This is actually kind of combat. You're actually kind of doing something. There's some mild strategy. Whereas in Castle Dragon, it's completely random. It does have a speech impediment. I couldn't tell you why. It's like, I've been having trouble with this thing since day one as far as when it works, when it doesn't. Sometimes it does what I want it to, sometimes it doesn't make any sound at all. And then lately it's been playing the audio twice, sometimes 3 times in a row. I have no idea why. Ah, that guy's not that hard. I should be able to beat him. Dodge, duck, dip, dive. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Dip, dive, dodge. I love it. Sounds like a Stray Cat song. Luckily, this music rules. Like, the game is not that fun. Looks cool. But the music is really good. Yes, that wasn't that bad. It's probably the least amount of damage I've taken with that dude. Thanks to everybody who came last week when my friend was Chris was here and we were playing Mindle Palace. I've been wanting to play that for a while. Chris is one of my favorite people, and it's often hard when you're playing a 2-player game where it's like very involved. It's hard for like me as like the host to kind of check in with y'all. So I appreciate you guys hanging out because I get it. You're like basically watching two goofballs just lose their shit for 2 hours, but it was very fun to do. I don't get to see Chris especially very often, but I don't get to have people over very often. It's just so hard to fit in my schedule. So it was really nice and super fun for me. There was like a moment, I tried to find it later, where we were joking about it being purgatory, and Chris said something really stupid about limbo. He just said the word limbo, like limbo, and it was like, it was a really dumb joke, but it was actually really clever, and it took me a second to realize, and then I couldn't stop laughing about it. Damn it. I had that dude. Looks like I'm on the same level. Yeah, I'll be here for a minute. It's getting easier each time. Thank God for infinite continues here. This game would not be playable without it. If I had to start this from the beginning, I mean, how brutal would that be? Kick! Like, it sounds like a sound effect you'd hear in a Turtles game. Kick! Let's kick some shell! Kick! Yes. That's the hardest one. Everybody else is doable. Fuck. You really do need to kill every bat that you can. Bitch! I don't know what that does. Now I'm confused. Because it doesn't look like it's increasing my life anymore. I've been watching it. I don't think it actually does. I don't know. I really don't know. Someone look this shit up for me. Did I figure out how to double jump yet? Well, this stage doesn't have any double jumping in it, but it's actually not that you double jump. It took me a long time to figure that one out. You can fall off a ledge and then jump. So it's kind of like ghost jumping. You could like fall and jump. Fuck. Why is this guy giving me trouble this time? I think I'm being a little sloppy this turn. I think I'll switch to Cokes after this one beer. I don't think I'll ever get through Swordmaster if I had 2 beers. Yeah, all right. I don't know how that worked, but I like it. Yeah, I think it has. I don't think it's increased. Maybe I'm either at max health or something, or I don't know. Hope you guys all enjoyed the World Cup final. Very exciting. The team I picked to win it from the beginning won it. So that was cool. They weren't the most exciting team to watch in the tournament, that's for sure. But they were, goddamn, Spain is amazing. Defense. I'm never making it past this level, am I? Let's tighten up. Do it. Kick. Okay. No kicks for me. Fuck! Damn. Got him with the back jump of landing on his face. Not looking too promising for the Swordmaster here. Kick! Damn. Damn. What a lame way to die. Game Genie code for the longer sword. That would be very helpful. Does this game have a head-to-head mode? Oh, like 2-player? No. That'd be pretty funny, though. And painfully boring. Kind of like the Double Dragon 2-player. which at the time I remember being pretty fun, but playing it now, yeah, it's not so fun. What the hell was that? Sparkles? God damn it, Matt. I don't know what this is. Gifting me My Little Ponies. You got sparkles and chili. But thank you. I don't think I understand it. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. God damn, that guy's so hard. Gifted press F. What on earth are you doing, Matt? I have no idea. I'm so confused. I feel like the oldest man on the planet right now. It's like something all the kids are into, no cap. Collect Twitch jewels. Dang. Have I tried Flying Wars? What is the other one I was trying to think of? It's like the one that comes right before Flying Wars. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get a Coke and I'm gonna tell you which game I'm talking about. Oh, very awkwardly. Flying Dragon. So I've tried several times to review both Flying Dragon and Flying Warriors and have just not succeeded. Flying Warriors especially is a really interesting game. It's one I will definitely be excited to finally fucking review. Flying Dragon, not so much. It's basically a one-on-one fighter, but very primitive. It's not super fun. So usually don't get very far in it, but you kind of need to talk about both. And so at some point I will review both. But Flying Warriors especially is really interesting. So one day. All right, let's try this again. Here we go. Damn it. Yeah, personally, I don't know what to do with myself since the World Cup ended. It was like so much of my routine, especially when it was every day. That was God. Someone who loves soccer, that was just the worst thing for my productivity, but I had loved it. The World Cup is a religion to me, and it really is something I always tell my wife and in any job I've ever had, including ones where I've worked for myself, that like I'm just not going to be 100% available during this time. And I really I try to watch every game I can. What? Come on. Just gotta make it to last boss with a little more life. Just a little more. Kick. Please don't kick. Damn it. Look how much life you took. Thought I was doing okay. I was not. I think I fucked that up. God damn it, Matt. What are these things? I have no idea what this is, Matt. I'm so confused. I should stream Nintendo World Cup. I don't know how entertaining that would be. I do love that game, but it's kind of a lot of the same thing for a while. I haven't really streamed any sports games in general. I should. Like, next week is my birthday, so I was like, well, what should I play? God damn it. Never getting past this. Not taking damage like that. Like the other day I played, what game was that? Fuck, what game was that I played for a long time? Oh, the original Legend of Zelda. So I had been out of town, I'd skipped a couple streams, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna play this for a while. So I was thinking about that for the birthday stream. It's like, what do I really want to play? The answer is probably Soul Blazer for the Super Nintendo. I love that game, but I still think it's gonna take more than just one stream, maybe more than two, so I don't know. This has not been a good run. I actually, God damn it, Matt. It's killing me. I have no idea what any of this is. The Crash and the Boys, I actually rented. So I only had an NES until about 1997 or whatever. And so for years, I was still one of the people renting NES games until they stopped that. God. Just not doing very well here. So you're apologizing for not helping with the Zelda stream? It was fine. I did fine. I struggled a little bit at the end, but I don't think any more than someone who's barely played it, you know? That was the best I've ever done against that knight, and it was on a run where I'm getting blasted by everybody else. Those things are really hard to hit. Yatch. why I keep calling everyone bitch. Like Scary Terry. I have no idea. It's for some reason it feels very satisfying in this game. This guy's like the second Bald Bull or Dom Flamenco fight. It's like, didn't I already fight you? Why am I fighting you again? Second Piston Honda fight where you're like, really, this guy? Yes! Hurrah! Ooh. Ooh. We got some new tunes. Gifted clutch 30 jewels. What the fuck is this, guys? I have no idea. Yeah, I love Baseball Simulator 1.000, which is probably Baseball Simulator 1000. That's how I usually refer to it, but so how do you switch the fire? Oh, man, I really do not know what I'm doing. Don't know. You have a new ability. You have a new ability, but I don't actually know what it is. All right, this is where the platforming gets really stupid. Maybe I already have full life because I used the continue code. I don't know. Like that. Okay. That's the double jump. It's not really a double jump. It's that you still can jump once you've fallen. But it obviously doesn't jump quite as high as your regular jump. So it's not really that useful. Only in very specific places will it work. Like here. A little slowdown. Didn't mean to do that. This really is a killer soundtrack. I don't think I gave it enough credit when I reviewed it. Like how good this music is. It is really, really good. Whee! I think I talk about that in the review. Like, it's it does become very comical all the ways you die in these sections. The platforming gets so ridiculous, but it's like so absurd the way you end up like getting knocked back. It really makes me laugh. It's not as frustrating as it should be. It's more comical for sure. Alright, so if I go, but that one's too high. Oof. Hey! Damn it! Like that! I was not expecting that sperm to knock me down, of all things. I wonder if it's the dragon just skeeting all over me as I'm just like trying to get by here. How am I falling off of that? That's so silly. There's like just enough ledge for me to land on and then also fall off of, but like I haven't done anything for that to actually happen. Whatever, man. Knocked back onto the platform, but then slipped off the edge of it because for some reason it cannot hold your weight if you just stand on the edge of it. It's enough to hold you momentarily, but not sustain you. It will drop you. Why am I jumping? Oh my god. Those sperm do not seem like they would hold any sort of threat whatsoever, and yet I think they've actually killed me more than any enemy on this level. Maybe it's their unassuming nature that's throwing me off. You can see right there were 3 enemies on screen at the same time. The game couldn't handle that. Why? I have no idea. No idea what just happened there. There's just like a weird clipping that happens right at the edge that I can't explain. Like, you should just fall. I don't know why for a second there it looks like you don't fall, that you are gonna land, but then it just drops you anyway. Why? The manual says be careful when jumping ledge to ledge. Most of them are very slippery. Damn. I love that they explain their own shitty programming by saying that the edges of the ledge are slippery. No, they're not. You just don't know how to like program it to hold my body. This music feels like I should be escaping from a factory that's on fire or something. It doesn't feel like a running around a castle music. Like there should be like a timer telling me that I'm running out of time here. Oof, all right. All right, so this is when I gotta fall. There we go. What? Hold on, no. God, why can't I rewind that? I jumped straight up and hit him, and then when I landed on the platform, I fell off. That doesn't make any sense. How was I able to stand there in the first place, and then just like that, jump, not use any momentum going forward? I still fucking fell. It doesn't make any sense. It's garbage. I think when I made my initial review, I don't think I really used the double jump. And so this part was insanely hard. I mean, it's already very hard, right? But like, I remember it being so much harder because I don't think I understood how the double jump worked, or I just couldn't pull it off with any regularity. I don't think I realized it isn't really a double jump. It's like a delayed jump. And this part took me forever. Must be the moss. Damn moss. Platforms are an illusion devised by Satan. I knew it. I knew it! Whee! There's something about... I think, like, for some reason, my chosen platforming is 100... Oh. 200 joules? What the fuck is this? I'm so confused. This is already a surreal game to play. It's like every time I see some kind of jewel on the screen, it's like I'm living a nightmare I don't understand. Damn it, how the fuck do you do that? How have I done that so far? I've like done that maybe 3 or 4 times without getting hit. Now I cannot get past that part. Oof. That let me jump twice. That's actually pretty helpful. If you hit the ledge, just press jump again. Come here, dragon. Whee! I was watching a clip from Space Ghost the other day where Macho Man plays Space Ghost's father. It was really funny. That show, so fucking bizarre. And it's so funny how that alone like launched Adult Swim, like just like them fucking around with Space Ghost when no one cared. A character no one cared about. But it like resonated with stoners and weirdos. And then they were like, well, why not make mini shows like this? Like Aqua Teen. And then I feel like it evolved even further to like incorporate maybe more traditional stuff. But still pretty interesting. Adult Swim fucking rules. I don't watch it because I don't have cable, but like I still watch Off the Air. If you've never seen Off the Air, it's my favorite Adult Swim show. It's basically liquid television as like a well-edited music video. It's amazing. It's just like really weird animations and videos, but mostly animations that are edited together in kind of a theme, and it's fucking amazing. It's so cool. Oof. Oof. Good first time catching a stream. Cool. Thanks, man. I did love C-Lab. I loved Aqua Teen too, at least at first. Both of them I thought were like pretty interesting, and then I felt like I just didn't connect with it. Like the humor just did not land with me over time. Tim and Eric is very different. Tim and Eric is like a what's the word? It's not a kind of classic. It's like it really did radically shift the way comedy works. So much comedy that came after that is really based in Tim and Eric. Like they really changed the way that that we find things funny. Like it was like so weird. I remember watching it and just being like, this is insane. But then it normalized the insanity, and then you started to see it in stuff like Eric Andre or like whatever that show was that Odd Future did, and you know, all that stuff that was like, it very much like followed that vein. Tim Robinson, 100%. Like, I Think You Should Leave is very much indebted to Tim and Eric. Like, just an embrace of like absurdism was just not something that was like really prevalent. And now like absurdity is like really popular with kids. I don't know. It's like a really interesting shift that I give them all the credit for. I'm sure there's other sources, but I really feel like they're the ones who kind of captured that like feeling of early YouTube or something and like put it into like a real show format, and then everyone else kind of based their humor approach from that, whether they realized it or not. And then God bless especially Tim. He's like done a lot of weird stuff since, and like really experimented in ways that like I would not have guessed would work, but they really do. I haven't watched, he took over InfoWars now that the Onion owns InfoWars, and I watched a little bit of it, but it's like he's just kind of doing an Alex Jones impression. I don't really know how long I could watch that for. Yeah, Neil Hamburger is definitely, you're absolutely right. And 100% they owe a lot to Mr. Show, and they would tell you that. They got their break because of Mr. Show. The very first thing they did was like this like long sketch about calling the Cinco phone hotline, and it was on MrShow.com. I remember, because I was a big dork, like listening to it and be like, what the fuck is this? And this is before Tom Goes to Mayor. Bob just found them, and then he kind of pushed them, like he gave them their break, you know? Sometimes it's like, I really don't understand that part. Sometimes you can kind of mini jump, and sometimes you like do a bigger jump. I can't tell you how one works or one doesn't. I really don't know. I do know that there's really no danger of taking damage in this level. You will not die by getting hit. You will die by falling into a hole. So it really doesn't matter if I get hit there, for instance. You can kind of little hop. It's hard to explain. Yeah, Onion isn't funny since reality is more absurd. I mean, it can still be pretty funny. One of my favorite jokes of theirs was about the like mega mall they were opening just to give abortions. It was like this like multi-floored like entertainment plex where you could like you know, get a pedicure and like get a massage and get an abortion and then go watch an IMAX movie. It was like this really ridiculous thing, right? And like it completely blew up because at the time people didn't understand what the Onion was, and it was just like, you know, so many people commenting about it, and they were like, someone made a real page for it, so people were leaving reviews. It was so ridiculous. Such a like insane concept that completely fooled people, even though it's so stupid that like anyone with like the mildest sense of like being able to comprehend information would be like, there's no way that's real. Because of course not. But if you just read it and you were easily offended, you would be like, oh, that's real. Lining up the first jump and then just rapid fire. I don't know what you mean. Silver Star Jewels. Do these cost money? I'm so confused, Matt. Do they equal money? Can I trade them in for actual money, or do I have to buy makeup brushes or whatever the hell you've been gifting me for the last hour? Because I will give them right back if someone wants to stream and get some stars. Whatever the hell these are. Okay, okay. It is like a light tap jump. That's all it is. And if anything, you should always jump twice. This is my hot tip. Just the tip. Is when you jump onto a new platform, jump again, just to make sure you actually landed on it. Rock. Hooray! If there was some way that you guys could play that song for me so I could hear the whole song while I'm doing this, I would be so fucking happy. I don't disagree that both parties support Israel, not to get into politics, but one of them supports other things too. So it's not the same vote for the same person here. One of them put Supreme Court justices in that outlawed abortion, so it's not the same thing, buddy. But I will say, if you've been following what's been happening in New York, there is maybe a different movement that maybe more represents at least my political views. So hopefully there is a national response to something like that. I've always thought that third-party candidates are like just my biggest beef with like any of them is that like, why are you trying to run for president? Why aren't you like the mayor of Indianapolis or something? Why aren't you like a state representative or something? Like, you need to get your agenda normalized and like grow your party. You don't need to run for president. No one wants you to be president. No one knows what you are. No one has no idea what you want to do. And so I've been at least somewhat impressed that the Democratic Socialists are like finally not just like, we're going to run Bernie for president. It's like, all right, well then we've got a few people in various places and potentially more over time. And then if those ideas work, which in New York, it looks like they are working, you have a platform that you can kind of show people like, we have these beliefs. This is what we're pushing. Maybe influence the bigger party at hand. That's all my political talk. I try to stay away from it just because I don't want to spend streams engaging with people who probably don't agree with me. I've always been pretty clear that if you had to think about what my political beliefs are, you're probably not watching my channel very carefully. but that's not the point of this channel. The point of this channel is the NES and some of its absurdity and amazingness, sometimes at the same time, like this. Nope. Come on. Yeah, bitch. Dude, I fucking got that whole level in one try. Look at me. I am a golden god. No, you're good, man. I didn't mean to get onto you or anything. That's not at all like that. Socialism and fascism are not even close to being on the same level. And most of what we're talking about, that's like very basic. Your taxes should pay for things that people actually need, is not socialism. Every country in the world does that. Calling healthcare socialism is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. And if you're like me, and spend a lot of money on healthcare, there is no justifying whatever the hell we're doing. No justifying it. You can't go to war and spend billions of dollars for no reason and then not fund healthcare for the same amount of money. That doesn't make sense. Oh boy. I don't like any of this. Maybe I'll go down here. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Ha! I can't tell where those things are coming from. That is impossible. Is that supposed to go up there? How the hell are you supposed to get by that? Oh my god, that's going as fast as I possibly can. Holy shit, that is way too hard. Hey! Hey! Jesus. The window of getting past this is so tight. Oh my god. This is gonna be so annoying. Now the castle is purple. This is just a stylish section of the castle. Double tap forward to run. No. That'd be cool. No, there's no running. This is as fast as you move. Like, if you can walk, it's not that bad, but if you're trying to kneel, you can't move very quick. Like that. No. Fuck! Fuck! I don't know why that worked, but it did. Oh, you bitch! Stupid rocks up here that you can't see. I mean, you can if you, like, really look. There we go. Hey, look at that. Hey, Minotaur. Yeah! All right. I think this is the last level. Handle. That was a little too optimistic that if I did this, something would happen. Something cool would happen. Something Castlevania-like would happen. Now this is some last level music. This is some intense shit. What? This guy's hard. Come on. There we go. I gotta take a break for a second. This is intense. Wall meat for president. Yes. I would love some more wall meat, please. Yeah, this is toe tapping. Oh! I don't know if you can hear my toe tapping, but man, this is killer. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Damn. That's right, I'm on a new level. I actually got through the last couple pretty easily, somehow. All right, this guy is all overhead. Got a moonwalk. Reset. Give me some health. How about some health? How about a little bit of health? Kick! No. No kicks for you. I can't believe this is actually working. Look at this shit. Look at how crazily I'm jumping around. You can't see my hands, but they're fucking blistering from whatever weird movement I'm trying to do there. Just on that one guy. Everybody else is pretty straightforward in comparison. More health. I gotta be more strategic with this guy. Maybe I stay closer when he does that. There we go. All right. All right. What the hell is that guy? Whoa! Flame sword? Who told you you could come in like this? the big one is very hard to jump over. It's moving so slow. It's like the slow sonic boom that it's like hard to time, especially when you're trying to avoid the faster ones. That guy's gonna be a little tricky. Oh, my hand is gonna be killing me after this. And I do manual labor for a living. And there I am complaining about how this is hurting my hand from playing a fucking video game. Go it already. Yeah. Dang. Whew. It's also getting quite hot in my studio. I didn't have the AC going before I got down here, which is a big no-no. But it was like pouring rain. It was like kind of cold last night when I was down here working, so I just forgot to turn it back on. And then, and there's no automatic setting with these things. All right. Hey. I won't look at the chat. I'm looking, motherfucker. If you crouch, we'll block the fire. What about the big fire? Use magic on the devil. I still haven't figured out how to use magic. Like, I know I can switch to this guy, and he's got all the spells, but I can't figure out how to use them. So, if anyone has that information, that would be helpful. All right. Good call. Fuck. When he's standing up, can't jump on him. Fuck. That's still very hard. But thank you. That is actually very helpful. Select start B. Okay. Select spell start. Okay. Whoa, there we go. Alright, that sucks ass, but it might be helpful against some of the bosses, so... I see. So before he was using his regular attack, and I had to switch to... Okay. I had to switch to, Okay. Here we go. Thank you. That's super helpful. I was very confused. All right. Oh shit, I'm out. Help me, guys. I'm just kidding. We used all our magic. Now we gotta kill some bats to get some more. Yes! Damn it! What? I blocked. Weird. I thought I blocked that. All right. All right, we're kind of onto something here. But I will say now I gotta kind of solo it here because I don't have enough magic to actually use the other guy. It sucks. So I gotta get my EXP up. And maybe what I'll do is I'll probably need it for the last boss, so we'll try and save it up. Even though it would be very useful in a guy like this. This is the hardest guy, in my opinion. I still haven't really figured out how to do it consistently. All right. I like it. Fuck. I don't know why it's so hard to actually figure this guy out. His timing is really weird. Thank you, Dan Pinchuk. I appreciate it. Thank you, Adam Bryant. Thank you, all of you guys, for being here, watching me flail around with some Swordmaster. I don't know how much more I got. I know this is, I'm pretty sure this is the last stage. And normally I would say I would like push through, but I have kind of a tight window tonight. I've got a lot of work tomorrow, and if I want to get the next video done, I have to record the audio tonight. I don't have a choice, so I'm gonna give this maybe 2 more tries. And then if I haven't made it to at least the boss, then that's probably as far as I can go, which is a shame. Because the boss is actually pretty cool. But it's also extremely hard, so even if I could make it that far, there's no guarantees. So like this guy, not once did he throw his axe, not once, and I couldn't tell you why. And that's what makes him so difficult. It's like that time I destroyed him, but like other times I'm like, okay, I guess he's not gonna throw the axe, and then he throws the stupid axe. What? Yes. With 1 hit. What a little limp dick throw there right before I get killed. All right, we got 1 more try here. Let's try the rock. But we're gonna switch to him in a minute. Try and give him as much experience as we can. I'm actually enjoying playing it. I mean, it's very frustrating. Not even frustrating, it's just hard. It's very hard. It's not really that frustrating. I'd be frustrated if I couldn't continue. The 5 continues thing is bullshit. That's just 5 lives. It's not continuous. You only get 1 life. So you get 5 lives to beat the entire game. Just die. Please stop. Jeez, he just backed my ass into a corner, said, hell nah. He's like, stop chucking rocks at me, please. I think the fire is probably the best. Because I just got destroyed using the stupid earth. Again, not using the fucking throwing things. That's plenty. I'm done. Yeah, do you want to continue your next life? That is plenty of that. Whoa, weird. I didn't choose continue. Wait. And it made me continue anyway. That's pretty funny. Oh, well. Well, I say try it. It's kind of interesting. It's not really the most rewarding game and very difficult. And there is a code, I looked it up on GameFAQs, that lets you continue as many times as possible. That will make this more enjoyable, but not that much more enjoyable. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/biggerwords, making stuff. Check out the Discord. I don't know if Ulysses is still here, but maybe he could post a link to it. Thanks for all the weird coins and shit, whatever the hell you guys were giving me. I have no idea what that is. But thanks for watching and hanging out. And I should have a new video on Tuesday if I can work on it this weekend. So it's going to be a little hectic. Next week is not technically my birthday. It would actually be the Sunday after, but next week will probably be a birthday stream, for lack of anything else to really call it. And, yeah, I'll try and play something more. It'll either be something I really want to play or just something I've been kind of putting off. So, yeah, we'll see. But you guys rule. Thanks for hanging out. Till next time. Bye.